I just watched a video that looked like actual police body cam footage of someone getting hunted by zombies. Blood splatters on the lens, the officer panicking, creatures are shredding flesh in real time. My brain kept saying, this isn't real, this is a game, but my body didn't believe me. That's because Unreal Engine 5 has officially broken the line between simulation and reality by number 1, you'll understand why horror gaming just fundamentally changed. Number 10. Horror Tales Eats the World. This one operates on principle most horror games are too scared to implement. Your camera is a recording device and the entity knows it's there. Bodycam tape found in an abandoned facility. You're watching the footage, which means the thing that killed the operator is still in the footage with you. Shadows move independently. Humanoid shapes materialize in mirrors after they should have moved past. Audio distorts when proximity gets close. Video glitches when the entity looks at the camera. The demo is 20 minutes, players report not finishing it, not because it's too hard, but because their brain refuses to keep watching. It's got 60,000 wishlists in 3 weeks, the community calls it the one that broke streamers. Why? Because the found footage format removes the usual psychological safety net. You're not the protagonist, you're the witness to a tragedy, and the tragedy is still happening. Number 9. Dreamcore. Okay, different approach. This one doesn't use gore or creatures, it used spatial wrongness to induce primal dread. Imagine a hotel, but every hallway extends further than physics allows. Staircases loop into themselves, rooms get slightly smaller each time you visit them. The windows show environments that shouldn't exist based on where you are. That's Dreamcore's core concept. It's not a jump scare game. It's a continuous reality distortion that forces your brain into constant pattern disruption mode. Your spatial reasoning, it gets broken. The graphics, they're deliberately uncanny, not quite realistic. It's got that middle ground where your brain refuses to find comfort. Textures warp, proportions shift, your FOV feels wrong. The community reports sustained anxiety, difficulty sleeping after playing, and people finishing the demo and immediately deleting it. That's not hype, that's actual psychological disruption. The demo is 35 minutes and it's completely free. Number 8. CHUXIE. This is where gore becomes a game mechanic. You're an exorcist in a medical facility overrun by things that should not exist. Mutations with limbs that bend at angles that trigger your uncanny valley reflex immediately. Bodies contort, spines crack, flesh tears with physics simulations that don't break. The genius here? Every death animation is different. AI-driven ragdoll systems mean the same zombies dies differently every time. There's no expected outcome. Your brain can't prepare, can't predict, can't comfort itself with, this is how it happens. The gunplay is heavy, recoil throws you backwards, the camera shakes like your skull is actually being concussed. One headshot and the entire upper torso responds to momentum. Realistic ballistics, realistic autonomy, realistic horror. It's $20 on Steam with a 15 to 20 hour campaign. The community rating 9.2 out of 10 for visceral impact. One player wrote, I never felt a video game simulate fear so effectively. This isn't entertainment, this is psychological testing. And that's the bar now. Number 7. Paranormal Tales. This one leans into anthology horror done right. Multiple stories, each one a self-contained nightmare loop, each one presented through security footage, low res, grainy, authentic, the way you'll actually find it on a server somewhere. The horror trigger? Manifestations happen inside the footage. Ghosts materialize mid-frame, demons scan your face through the camera, possessions happen in real time, bodies contort, reality glitches, corruption spreads like a virus across the video compression itself. It's like you're watching the footage and the entity is watching you watch it. 6 distinct stories, and the community reports spending entire weekends replaying the campaigns just to catch details they missed. The psychological hook? There's something in the footage you haven't seen yet that drives re-engagement in ways traditional horror can't. Number 6. Subliminal. Backrooms horror, but not indie robot backrooms, it's hyper-realistic backrooms. You'll navigate in infinite liminal spaces powered by Unreal Engine 5's Lumen ray tracing, empty office buildings, fluorescent hallways that stretch into wrong geometry, waiting rooms that shouldn't be this big. Every space feels abandoned in a way that activates existential dread. Ray trace lighting creates yellow god rays cutting through infinite haze. Everything is too clean, too empty, and the distance, stalkers, human-shaped entities that don't move like humans. They move like someone wearing a human shape. There's a 15 to 20 minute demo, and players report heart-pounding tension every step. Not from combat, from the knowledge that you're not supposed to be here. That each hallway is identical to the last one, that escape might not be possible. One streamer described it, Subliminal isn't a game, it's an anxiety attack rendered in Unreal Engine 5. The demo is free, and it's broken 17,000 wishlists worth of wheels to complete. Number 5. Lost Fragment. J-horror meets survival mechanics meets Capcom level production quality. A hospital, post-outbreak, you're trapped with mutations that have learned to hunt cooperatively. The creatures aren't dumb, they're intelligent, they set traps, they bait you, they adapt to your tactics. The visuals are where this breaks through. Character model fidelity is bordering on photorealistic. Mutations contort in hyperreal physics. Gore isn't abstract, it's detailed. You can see where the anatomy breaks, you can see why it's dying the way it is. Survival mechanics are brutal. Ammo is scarce, healing is scarce, death is permanent on higher difficulties, and when you die, the death animation doesn't reset. Your body stays where it fell, corpses accumulate, the facility becomes a graveyard of your failures. Number 4. Unrecord. This game broke the internet, twice. First in 2023 when the teaser went viral, 70 million views in 2 weeks, and second in 2025 when Tencent funded full production, because the concept was that revolutionary. Tactical bodycam FPS, you're a police officer, you enter a building, everything goes wrong, immediately, catastrophically. What starts as a containment protocol devolves into an absolute slaughter. The physics, unmatched. Ragdolls don't just fall, they crash with momentum. Gore is visceral, but purposeful. Every limb removal has weight, every death has consequence, the camera itself reacts, blood splatters on the lens, audio distorts with concussive force. Replay value is eternal. Community has spent months finding hidden paths, alternate routes, different engagement strategies. Each playthrough can unfold completely differently. The demo launches next month and pre-orders lists are already maxed. This is the game that proved photorealism isn't the future of horror, it's the present. Number 3. A.I.L.A. Made by the filmmaker team behind Long Legs, they brought theatrical production value to horror gaming. A dark facility, overrun by parasitic entities. The creatures don't follow scripts, they hunt, they learn, they evolve their tactics based on what you do. Visuals are cinema grade, character models have pure level detail, mutations are designed by concept artists who understand body horror on a psychological level. Limbs don't just get severed, they transform before dismemberment. It's grotesque, it's intentional, the physics simulation is Nanite powered and relentless, the facility becomes a carnal house of failed attempts. The wishlist count is approaching 500,000, community sentiment is unanimous, this is the horror game that justifies why photorealism exists as a technology. It's planned for a 2026 launch on PS5, Xbox Series and PC. Day one purchase for horror fans. It's a full-price AAA production. This isn't just indie anymore. This is horror gaming's mainstream inflection point. Number 2. A.I.L.A. This one operates on a principle that shouldn't work but does. Personalized horror. Near future setting. You're a game tester for a revolutionary AI. That AI has analyzed you, your fears, your phobias, your specific psychological vulnerabilities, and it's using that information against you. Photoreal laboratories twist into your nightmares, creatures manifest from your subconscious, survival FPS mechanics merge with psychological warfare targeted specifically at your vulnerabilities. The genius? Every player's experience is different. The AI adapts, the horror personalizes. Your friend's playthrough looks completely different from yours. The demo is live now, with 7 different endings based on how you psychologically respond. Community have spent weeks mapping out individual fear profiles and matching them to gameplay outcomes. This isn't just horror anymore, this is horror as a psychological assessment tool. Number 1. Bodycam, the game that redefined the baseline of what horror can achieve in 2026. Tactical FPS, bodycam perspective, zombie horde finale, and Unreal Engine 5 rendering that pushes photorealism into uncanny territory. You're outnumbered, you're overrun, hordes approach in waves, flesh shreds in real time, physics respond to every bullet. The camera itself becomes your survival interface, blood splatters on the lens, obscure in vision, audio distorts from concussive trauma, 100,000 concurrent players at launch, Steam charts dominated, pre-orders broke 10 million units globally. Why? Because Bodycam isn't just trying to tell a story, it's trying to recreate the sensation of dying, and it works. This is the game that proves photorealism in horror has become a commodity. This is the baseline. Every horror game going forward will be measured against what Bodycam achieved. Buy it, experience it, understand why the entire industry just shifted. 60 plus hours, 10 games, one unifying principle. Your brain can't tell the difference anymore, and that's the point. Unreal Engine 5 isn't just making horror games look real, it's making horror games physiologically effective at inducing fear responses that were previously only achievable through real trauma. Comment below, which one terrifies you the most? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.